Hey, what's going on, karaoke folks? It's your moderator Toker. Had a post today from Low Ladder 8782. Um, it's kind of neat because moderation now gives you a nice little summary of people, little AI summary there. It's been around a minute, I guess, but he's asking for advice about his laptop. Um, he just wants to be able to, I guess, crossfade between his karaoke app and something else. And I've been doing this whole Reaper mixing your computer as a mixer thing, um, and this is yet another video in that series. So I tell him use Virtual DJ for karaoke. Since he's already using it, use Winamp or Foobar 2000 for filler music. Have all programs output ACO, then use Reroute to mix the audio in Reaper. And can I set it so Virtual DJ interrupts playback of other software? And I say, yeah. It's called parameter modulation via sidechained audio signal. I used to do this myself. And blah, 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 blah. I give a nice little screenshot. But, this is not as hard as it sounds, right? So I'm going to walk you guys through this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Pause the video if you need to look at something because I do tend to move fast. So let's start by opening Reaper. And with Reaper open, what we're going to do is we're going to create 3 tracks. We're going to create our Winamp track, our virtual DJ track, and we're going to create our Crossfader track. So we're creating 3 tracks. Let's call this one Winamp. Or I think this one's going to be Virtual DJ. Virtual DJ. Call this one Winamp. And we'll call this one Crossfader. Now, it's very important to get your routing set up correctly for this. A couple of things you're going to want to do. First, on your Virtual DJ and Winamp, turn those sliders all the way down. And I'm going to show you how this is all going to fit together in a second here. On your Crossfader track, hit route, and you're going to receive from Virtual DJ, and then we're going to add one more receive from Winamp. Okay? Now, you have to change some settings on these from post fader, post pan. So that means, see how we did this, right? So we're going to bypass the fader. We're just going to receive it as is. So we're going to do pre-fader, pre-FX on both of these tracks. The last thing you want to do is on your second track, instead of the audio going 1-2 to 1-2, you want it to go from tracks 1 and 2 to tracks 3 and 4 on the Crossfader track. And you see now the Crossfader track has 4 total channels. So that's a quick setup for routing. Now we're going to add in the Crossfader. It's called Swix Mix, SWIX. We add that in. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to do destination 1 and 2. That means tracks 1 and 2 go to side A. And tracks 3 and 4 go to side B. And that should pretty much do it for now. There's one more thing I need to do. This is just specific to my system. You don't even need to look at that. Basically, I need to do some weird audio routing. Now, one thing I highly recommend doing is, one last thing you got to do here. Sorry. So you can see both of these are set to analog and they're picking up my mic. So you're going to right click on Virtual DJ, input stereo, reroute 1 and 2, and then Winamp. you're going to input stereo, reroute 3 and 4. Sorry. Reroute 3 and 4. Okay. And I hope that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, now that those are all set up, we're going to go ahead and launch our software. We'll start with Virtual DJ. Oh, one last thing. Make sure you turn your master down because you never know. So let's start up Virtual DJ. And you're going to go here to your settings. And this is just speaker only configuration. Master output, you're going to go to reroute ASIO. If you installed the reroute ASIO driver, this is under extra functionality when you install Reaper. It's like a little checkbox you got to do. You want it to go to ASIO reroute 1 and 2, and all that's fine. And hit apply. And then close it out. So we're going to test this one first. Load this in here. You can see the karaoke's loaded up here, right? And I can't really scale this too much, but I'll scale that just a little bit. So if I hit Q, so you can see in Reaper, we have audio coming through, right? You can see the VU meters behind us. So if I turn up the master, there we go. Now, you notice here on Switch Mix, if I fade to the left, that's going to be Virtual DJ, and if I fade to the right, VU goes down because we just faded away from that. Now let's go ahead and start Wake Up, What's Up, whatever you want to call it. So that, excuse me, I made homemade tacos tonight, and they were great. This is a successor to Winamp called Wake Up. Go ahead and put on your makeup. Anyways, Wake Up is made by one of my old Winamp friends. Basically, he rebuilt Winamp from the ground up. Like, it's all new code. And people are really loving it. It even supports Winamp plugins. So definitely get Wake Up. And we're going to go ahead and launch it here. And you'll see it. It's Winamp. It looks exactly like Winamp. It functions exactly like Winamp. Okay, so we got some music playing already. We got a Shoutcast station, DMB radio. I like DMB. Let's go back to Reaper here. We can see it. We can see the VU coming through. Now, if we raise the master volume, and now I can switch. So we've seen this before, right? We've all seen this before. Let's talk about the actual magic of what we want to do. So I'm going to hit stop on this. I'm going to rewind it a bit there. So what he was asking about was, can it kind of like automatically switch, right? So to do that, we are going to mix A and B, move that knob a bit so it knows what we're doing. Then we're going to click parameter modulation. I think that's it, yeah. And then audio control sidechain, right? So you can see it automatically crossfaded all the way to the right. So we want to change that up, right? So we want it to crossfade this way because nothing's playing right now. We want it to listen to 1 and 2, which we already established is our virtual DJ track. And then we're going to crank up the attack and the release to their full throttle. And then we're going to hit play in virtual DJ again. And we are going to watch. One last thing we have to do. So this is considered to the right here is considered a positive number. See how it goes 0 to 1? So we want the direction to be negative. We want it to pull that down from a 1 to a 0. Okay, so we got everything set up. Now we're going to go back here. We're going to hit play. And look at that. Look at that. See how that moves? Isn't that neat? And if we listen to it, like, wait. But Toker, it's not going all the way, and that's okay. We don't have to panic, because what I can do here is, see this? This represents the crossfader. I can set my minimum volume all the way to the left. I can set my maximum volume all the way to the left. Now look at that. I'm going to set a little bit more, and there we are. So now if I listen, there's my karaoke music. Now watch this. I'm going to pause this and watch what happens. Automatic crossfading. Now, maybe that release, maybe it's not crossfading fast enough back, so we'll reduce the release. Now we're going to pause it. We'll see. The release should be twice as fast as it was. Yeah, you guys. I hope you guys like that. I like that. So I'm a lazy son of a bitch. I don't like having to crossfade things. Now the last episode I showed you how I was doing it with a game controller, right? And that was kind of the evolution of this, right? Like at first I was using like a MIDI controller via USB and a slider. I put a picture of it up somewhere. It looks like your standard, thing. God, I hate country. Sorry. I gotta check my mic. Okay, I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm gonna turn down the audio input capture just a bit, just make sure I'm audible. But I went from that, right, and then I went to this. Actually, I used an Xbox 360 controller. I was walking around the room with it in my pocket and flipping back and forth, and okay, cool. And then I went to this, right? And let me really blow your guys' minds here. I'm going to really blow your guys' minds here. There is something we're going to cover in the next episode called OSC, right? And you may be wondering what that is. Let's see, layout. Here we go. Imagine your mixer is on your phone. You have crossfader, you have sliders, you have effects, EQ, and it's all got kind of that slick looking Star Trek LCARS interface from Next Generation. This is Touch OSC. This is when you reach this level where you got some automatic crossfading and then the rest of your mixer just goes like this in your pocket. Do you even need a DJ booth anymore? I know some people may feel like, well, wait a second, that's too much, and I need to be visible. Okay, that's cool. Run your show your way. I'm not saying don't run your show your way, but what I am offering this out as is an option in case people want to try it or borrow parts of it. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope that wasn't too long. Hope you guys enjoy it. Just remember, my tagline back in the day was karaoke is hardcore. Like and subscribe, and please comment in Reddit if you found this useful, or comment on the video. Peace.